Hi guys, I'm going to be showing you how to connect Zuops to Claude so you can generate ads directly inside of Claude. And you can see that I got it to do that right here where it generated the ads. And I told it to generate 10 ads for an HVAC company, come up with 10 different angles and generate me 10 ads. And it did it. So it's very easy. All you have to do is go to the API MCP. And then all you have to do is click this create new MCP key right there, and then boom. So now you could reveal the key, copy it, whatever, but actually you just need this function right here. So we're just gonna click copy URL, and then you're gonna go back to Claude, you're gonna go to customize, and now you're gonna go to connectors, you're gonna click add, and you're gonna browse or add a custom connector right here. You're gonna call this Zuops. You're just gonna paste that link in right there and then click add. You don't have to fill out that OAuth stuff. And then boom, Zuops is added. Now, there's 52 tools or functions, MCP functions, and we're gonna keep adding more. And the reason why we're gonna keep adding more is you can see we've added a bunch of new ones where you'll be able to like do everything inside of Claude if you want to, right? As well as the API, and you'll be able to manage all your sub accounts. You'll be able to buy phone numbers. You'll be able to literally do everything inside of Zuops that you want to do. However, it takes a lot of time and testing to get this done. You can see delete workspace, update workspace. We have everything you need to manage your entire platform inside of Claude for Zuops. Now, uh, what you want to do is I would recommend, needs approval, or if you want to just have Claude take over, you could just do this always allow, and then now Claude won't even ask you. It'll just do whatever it wants to do if you prompt it. However, you will need to go here. Let's say you're out, you don't have all the tools updated. You need to click this, and then you need to click refresh tools list, and this will actually update the connection and get all the new tools because we're consistently improving the API and MCP of all our stuff. So there might not be specific things or functions available right now to control certain things in Zuops. So now you can actually just go and just tell Claude, generate me, 10 ads, and it's going to go do that. So I'll go ahead and I'll just copy this. We'll generate another 10 ads and just click it and watch it go. So what it's going to do is it's going to check the credit balance on Zuops to make sure you have enough credits before it tries it. And then it's going to execute the ad generation. Now, while it's doing that, I'm going to speak for a little bit about why I don't think it's the best because, oh, look, it's asking me a question. Generate 10 brand new angles. So we're going to generate 10 brand new angles from before because you can see I actually did it right here. It generated the ad on Zuops. So let's check out this. So let's see this $89 preseason tune-up. We click this, we open it. This is the ad that it generated. And this is Claude, right? Claude doesn't really have a lot of context. I didn't tell it the company name. I didn't tell it anything. I didn't give it any images. But the problem with this is it's very boring. And this is what happens when you attach any type of API, for Nano Banana Pro to Claude or anything. The problem is it's very basic ads and people are just they're not going to get what they want. So that's why, the ad library right here, when you go and you check out this ad, like these are handpicked, designed ads based on winning ads. And they're always going to be better in the ad library. And AI is not going to come up with it unless you give it more input or context, right? So if you're very basic and you just say, um, there we go. So it came up with 10 new ad angles and it's generating them. You can see the Zuops little logo right there and it's generating the ad. It's getting the results. Boom. So it's doing its thing. Now, like I said, if you do not give it context, you don't add images, you don't do specific things, the ads are going to be boring, right? So we look at this one. Let's see the scroll stopper WTF ad. Let's see that one right there. Actually, that's pretty funny, but the get quote button's kind of messed up. But look, stay ice cool during the heat apocalypse. Okay. I like that. Winter no heat emergency. Um, kind of basic. No heat at 2 a.m. We actually answer the phone 24/7 emergency repair. So not bad. I mean, it's not that bad. But these are just like boring ads before and after. Let's check this one out. Not bad. I like the before and after. Very clean, but that doesn't look real. It doesn't look real. Right? So like I said, if you give it enough context and you do what you need to do inside of Claude, it's going to generate really good ads. However, I personally like to use the ad library to generate my ads or the ad copier because what you could do is you could just produce 30, 100 ads at once and Claude takes its sweet time because it's just slow, right? So if you ask it to generate 10 ads, it's going to take like a few minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes, where on Zuops, you can get it done in literally like 20 seconds. So I mean, it just depends on what you want to use and how you want to use it. Now, it generated the 10 ads and now it's getting the job status of the ads to make sure they're all done and pull them. And yeah, so this is going to just take another few minutes and then it'll be done and it'll pull all the ads so we can check them out. inside of here. Now, if you wanted it, I asked it, I said, why doesn't Claude show the ads inside of the chat? You just have to add API zuops.com into a allowed domain for Claude. So it's saying you can add api.zuops.com to allow domain list in your network settings in Claude, and then it'll download the ads. But it's okay. I can click on it. Perfect. There's 9 done, and there's still 1 rendering. Just checking again. There we go. All 10 ads are done. Boom. So now it's going to pull the ad. We can check like this and check it out. Don't let a hidden HVAC problem ruin your new home. Schedule your free new homeowner inspection today. I like that. It's cool. Okay. 3 warning noises. That was actually pretty good. Hear these you may fail. Yeah, not bad. That's actually pretty good. So you can see it actually did a pretty good job on some of these. AC running, but house feels sticky. Looks real. Comfort Pro HVAC. Love it. Actually, this is actually pretty good. So this did a really good, great job, honestly. This well, on time guarantee. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That's AI. That's super AI looking, and that doesn't really perform that well. But yeah, that's how you use Zuops inside of Claude and generate ads. You can just speak to Claude now. It'll generate ads. You can say generate, 40 ads, whatever. I find Zuops just way quicker to generate mass amount of ads. It's just a lot faster. Doesn't have to go to, Claude, and Claude doesn't have to think about it and all that stuff. It just generates it directly. So yeah, that's how you connect Claude and Zuops together so you can now operate and generate ads directly inside of Claude. Thanks.